Hello, how are you today? Today I'm going to talk about the memory. I have been talking about the higher faculties. As you know, we have six higher faculties. We can use these higher faculty from inside out, living from inside out, not from outside in. Most of the time we are living from outside in. Only if we are only aware of we have higher faculties, we can use them to create or have or anything as around our business. And today I'm going to talk about the memory. And I have been talking about the other higher faculties, as you know, imagination, the intuition, the will. And so today I'm going to talk about the memory. Do you know we have a really good memory, but memory is within us, within our mind. There's no such a thing. The memory is gone. And sometimes we think, I don't have good memory, but the memory is there. But we have to know how to develop it. Develop it. If we don't know how to develop our memory, how we can remember things. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Anita Bansal. I'm a consultant of thinking into result. My mentor is Bob Proctor and Sandy Gallagher, and this is what I learned from my mentors. Everything to do with your own mind and the universal laws. There is in the universe, there is a laws working all the time. And of course, these laws work with our mind, and we have to know how to use our mind. If we don't know how to use our mind, we are living with the circumstances. We are fighting with circumstances, and we're getting frustrated. We get worried and doubt and fear because we don't know how to change our circumstances, how to change the environment. So this is what I learned. We don't have to change anything. All we have to do, start finding how the mind works and how the universal laws work, and then start living with according to. So according to using your own mind. As you know, I have been talking about the higher faculties. We have six higher faculties. These are our tools. We have given these free tools, but if we don't know how to use them, this is the reason we are living from outside in. We're fighting with every circumstances, whatever the circumstances comes in our life, and we don't know how to live these circumstances. So whatever the circumstances you have around your business or job or whatever, and once we know how to use our own mind, and then we can start using these free tools. These free tools are we have given, we call a higher faculties. Today I'm going to talk about the memory. Sometimes we say, oh, I haven't got good memory. Only if we know memory is there, it's within our mind, and but we have to know how to develop it. And we think I haven't got good memory, or I because of the all whatever is going in our mind, and then how we can have a good memory, because according to the laws, either we think positive or negative. So according to the law, harmony of laws, we have to think in a positive, in clarity, and more we will have in clarity, more we'll have memory, good memory, and we can develop that what around what we want. If we don't know what we want as our goals, and then the mind is everywhere, it's in a chaos, and in a clutter, and because there's so many thoughts are going on, and sometimes we don't even remember what we are doing or what we're supposed to do, because there's so much going in the mind. But we have to bring the clarity. How we can bring the clarity? First, you have to know what you want as your goals, and then you have to know how to achieve your goals. Then you have to have the clarity in your mind, and not to focus something you don't want. You have to focus what you want. So this is the reason you have to have a goals. Once you have the goals, then your mind is on your goals, then you're taking the action according to. Your mind is not scattered everywhere. Otherwise, without goals, your mind is scattered, thinking 100 things at a time. But once we have the goals, then our mind is on the goals, and then we try to to take the action according to the goals. And so there's no such a thing, I haven't got the memory. Memories are there, but we have to develop it. We have to create and develop the memory. We can have the memory what we want rather than what we don't want. Most of the time we're thinking what we don't want. We have to think what we want, and then that way we will have more clarity. We know we have more focus, and using our higher faculties. As you know, I have been using, I'm talking about, I have talked about already as a will. And we have to put the focus what we want, and we can develop our memory. So memory is there. And this is the most important lesson about today is memory is not gone anywhere. Memory is there, is within us. As we have given these tools within us, and they are there. So don't think it's not there, but we have to develop that. We can do that. So first we know how to develop it. As I said, you have to have the goal, then you have to have the clarity what you want as your goals, and then you have to focus there. You have using your will, as again is a higher faculties, and using your memory. Definitely you're going to get a good memory, and then slowly you can develop your memory, and then you can have the clarity around your goals, and whatever your goals are. So most important is you have to have a goals, and you have to know what you want, and then you can develop your memory according to, and in the clarity. So the memory is there, so the memory is not gone anywhere. So this is the most important, I wanted to let you know. So, and start developing your memory, and start using your higher faculties. These higher faculties are given us free tools, and we should be using them more often. Most of the time, we're living outside our mind, and whatever is happening outside the mind, and we're trying to fix things, or we're trying to change things. But what I have learned, you have to live from inside out. Start developing from inside out rather than outside in. So you have a good memory, start to develop it, and then focus on what you want in a clarity. So hopefully this lesson going to help you. It's really helping me. And I feel there's no such a thing lost memory, or um, we say, or whatever you want to call. And but we have to develop it, and we have to know how to develop it. And this lesson is really helping me. I always have the clarity what I want, and how I'm going to develop my good memory, and how I'm going to go toward to my goals. And that way you have really clarity in your mind. And hopefully this lesson going to help you. It's really helping me and developing my memory. And please ask question. If you need to ask any questions, you have to ask question if you need further help. And thank you for watching the lesson. And all I'm doing just facilitating this lesson. And the information is coming from direct from my mentor Bob Proctor and Sandy Gallagher. And all I'm doing just facilitating this lesson. I'm sharing this information with you. And thank you for letting me share the information with you, and have a great day. Thank you, and bye. And now start to develop your memory, and the memory stay is not gone. Thank you, and bye.